Right, I'm just preparing a cup of coffee. So might as well just, while that's brewing, I might as well introduce you to the shackles. Hey. And most people be thinking of pirates. They be thinking of the shackles. They are the most fiercest and bloodthirstiest of pirates. Hang out.
Is this hangout on Google, maybe?
Shackles, basically, everyone in the shackles, include everyone also in the towns, are in some way
pirates.
Part of they're basically all part of the pirate industry.
I like that it's an industry.
Yeah, exactly. It's all organized. So, but obviously they all work together, but they don't actually like each other. They're pirates, so you're not going to trust each other, are you?
No.
Do you want me to go over the history of the shackles, or do you just kind of want to go over to Port Peril?
What are the shackles? Is that a pub or is that a fucking...
The shackles is an area of the inner sea.
Yes, it's the pirate area that we're currently in. It's called shackles.
There are other parts, other areas within the inner sea, like Riddleport, and the pirate hunting Endarians.
Oh.
But yeah, you're residing in the shackles. And more specifically, you're at Port Peril, the capital of the shackles.
Right there.
Yay!
Boop. Boop. Sonar. Oh dear. Here we go, it's Port Peril.
Hey, that be Port Peril. As you can see, it's not exactly a small city. Now, do you all remember how you actually... what backstory do you have in Port Peril? Introduce your characters.
Well, you're assuming that I thought about this.
Yeah, I'm not assuming you did anything of the sort, Grump. I'm pretty sure you didn't do anything of the sort. So let's just, Igor, introduce your character to the other people.
My name would be Landrogue Limited, Bard Extraordinaire, hailing from the far east, from the continent of Nex. I find it rather boring hanging out in libraries studying magic and magic literature. What was far more interesting were the pockets of other people. After a little, shall we say, I'm doing air quotes, run-in with the local mob over in, what's called Quantium, I decided it was in my own interest to make my way elsewhere. I traveled the jungles of the Mogwani Expanse for some years and ended up on the other side of the continent, in Port Peril, where I've picked up my happy, lifestyle, as it would. And now I woke up in a damn ship surrounded by pirates. Good. Next.
That would be you, Edge. You woke up on the beach in the story.
Well, let me just first of all get the appropriate things on the camera.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Okay. You can all do this. This is in the Google effects.
Really? Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you don't have cameras yet. Okay. My character. Okay, let's see if I can get this voice right again.
Me, Mogork. Mogork come from land across sea to north. Gork member of proud Clan Kupo. Clan sent ship of Mugos Captain South.
Oh, fucking hell, I can't do it.
Okay, that's good voice.
Mogork is a barbarian from Clan Kupo, which is a clan to the north across the sea. What's it called? Verena? Something that is the land over there?
Verissa,
okay, yeah. They sent his ship south. They got attacked. Basically, everyone died. Mogork woke up on the beach and has made his way to Port Peril. So I'm basically walking into town today.
Right, so my backstory is kind of vague, but hey, let's see. Well, I'm a dwarf from somewhere, no fucking from where.
From dwarf Tonia.
Yeah, Dwarftopia. After spending a lot of time with my fellow kid and working as a blacksmith and engineer and so on, I after one too many tavern brawls, I realized that banging on things was fairly boring, and it was much more fun just to fight. And I'm not really sure how this works, but probably some divine inspiration made me go fucking fighter cleric thing. And I started worshipping Gorum. And now I'm basically just wandering around looking for fights everywhere.
Do you guys remember what you picked for the whole, how you got Shanghai? I know Igor kind of incorporated his.
No, you never told me that I should pick anything for being shanghaied.
You picked the special
trait.
trait I told you. That's actually the one that tells you how you got Shanghai.
Yeah.
Huh? Where's my special trait?
Pirates of the Shackles.
Yeah, I told you to pick one trait of there.
Oh,
Then
jeez.
2 other traits.
But I can't remember which tab these were in.
Wait, what?
It's not really all that important why you got Shanghai.
Basically, we all just end up in the same tavern, and we all get either drugged, seduced, and knocked out, or just plain simple, just in an alley, knocked out, put in a sack, and thrown on the ship.
Yeah,
that's basically how everything ties
mine
together.
was touched by the sea. You've always felt a call for the sea, and your blood surges with the ebb and flow of the tides. Blah 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 blah. The important bit is you came to port in search of your destiny, and after a few days at a tavern, you went down to the docks, taking a view of the sea. The last thing you remember is a blow to the back of your head and the waves rushing up to meet you.
So let me get this straight. You went looking for your destiny, and you washed up on a beach, and the first thing you did was say, "I want to be a pirate."
I
I already was a pirate.
Mighty
Kind of,
pirate.
maybe.
Are we going to get into some kind of copyright issue here?
Yeah. Are we constantly going to get his name wrong as well?
Yeah.
What?
I'm not entirely sure he's getting the reference.
No, it's Monkey Island reference with Guybrush Threepwood. Like every time he goes, "I'm Guybrush Threepwood, my mighty pirate," and everyone goes, "Oh, sure, Mr. Tripfoot,
Tripweed,
Threepwood."
Mancomb. And basically, the way that the Guybrush started was also he washed up on the beach, and the first thing he did was just go, "I want to be a pirate." So basically, you're this group's Guybrush Threepwood.
Yay.
Congratulations.
Ah, no, he gets a lane, damn it.
God, I'm a half orc already, guys. I'm savage enough.
Cool, dibs on a
I'm
lane.
doing this.
Yeah. You're a barely articulate half-orc who has a PhD in child psychology. With a minor in pain. Alright. Well, let me introduce you to the Wormwood.
No. Oh, yay.
Let's see if the music actually plays. It does, yes.
Does it? It's 10 minutes of pirate trip challenge.
I just see black.
That's because we're unconscious.
No, let's scroll down.
Oh, you have to scroll down.
I just scroll.
Oh dear. Yeah, there I am.
I'm just going to check this if it works. Oh, there we go. So, do you want me to make a sleight of hand check to hide an extra dagger, Chip?
Yep, let's see what you can actually hide extra. All of you give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay, that's from the skill check,
Chelsea
alright?
with that.
Let me skill check.
27.
Alright.
So, can I use my intimidate as my sleight of hand?
You cannot Jedi mind trick them to just forgetting you actually have it.
I'm a half orc with a freaking great axe.
Well, not anymore. They took it.
-2. What?
-2.
Oh!
You lose extra stuff. Like, oh shit! I also had this on me and this.
I'm not even. I even took off my armor to do this.
You just wake up naked.
So sadly, Grump, your holy symbol actually falls out of your butt crack.
No. Hold on. But is my armor on while I do this or not? That's the question.
No, it's not. You don't have armor on, so.
So can we figure out if this was actually made with the armor on or not? Because I'm not fucking sure.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because I hadn't taken it off before I clicked on the skill check thing.
Yeah. Get that off. Oh no, I can. Oh no, I can't check. Oh, what's your dexterity?
11.
That's +0.
Let's see, under your defenses.
I don't think I could have. I took it off before I clicked the skill checker. Hold on.
You don't have any armor or check penalty, so it wouldn't actually. It wouldn't apply.
It shouldn't. I think it was rolled with a -6.
No, it's off. So yeah, you click it off.
Yeah,
so
you roll 1d20.
Yeah, but
-6.
the thing is, I clicked it off after. Sorry, I clicked it off after I clicked the skill checker.
Well, fine. Roll again then.
I think I actually rolled a.
I don't.
Well, you
I don't-
rolled a 4 anyway.
Wow. Okay. I don't think I could be. It should be negative at least.
No, not unless you have a penalty.
Yeah.
I don't think my sleight of hand thing actually adds the clothing that I have on. So I think I actually rolled a. What was it again?
You rolled a 17 plus 10.
Yeah, but I get +4 or +2 from my scarf or my armor. Let's see what it is again. Pocket scarf gives +2 in hiding small objects, and +4, and the pickpocket's outfit gives +2. They don't stack, but they do stack on certain occasions.
Yeah, but Igor is the only one who actually managed to hide another piece of equipment.
Woo!
You hid my great axe.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It was up
Yeah,
your ass.
It's in my sleeve. It's in my sleeve.
I was actually just trying to figure out what I should hide.
Well, you're all awake the following morning after a rambunctious night of laughter and getting beaten on the back of the neck. A normal night out at Port Peril, I would say. And well, you're all awake with a pounding headache, a sickly taste of cheap wine, because you're all a bunch of cheap bastards. And on the hearthrug you hear a creaking sound and the feeling of the womb swaying. Ye be on a boat.
Also, I'm penniless. That's why I drink cheap wine. I bought like fucking caltrops with my last gold piece.
Can't drink caltrop. So, who are these fun fellows to our left?
Well, you hear some very heavy footsteps coming down the ladder. Or not the ladder, the stairs. And before you appear, 7 pirates, sorry. The front end looking very, very mean. Not looking nice at all. Yes, just angle your character, you have to look at them.
Yeah, I am.
And you discover that all of your
my.
equipment is gone, except for, whatever you managed to hide. The angry pirate smiles wildly at you and goes, "Aye, so ye be awake at last. Did ya have a good night's sleep?"
I have better.
I glower menacingly.
I had worse.
Well, ye be happy to know that we'll be going up deck to the fresh air.
Would that be breakfast? Still not really
Oh, we
sure.
have a smart one here, do we? Well, we'll still handle that.
Uh-oh.
Alright, he demands that you all follow him up deck. What? Are you going to acquiesce his request?
Sure. I continue
Yeah.
glowering menacingly.
Huh. We're on the ship.
Because you just walk up to a 6-foot-tall half-orc that's built like a brick house and just say things like that.
Red.
We.
There we go.
I'm still here.
This is the middle deck. He doesn't actually say this to you, he's not a tour guide.
Yeah.
And welcome to the mid deck. If you look out to the port, that's your left right now. You'll see the endless expanse of the ocean.
My character's stuck. My character's stuck. It's still here. No, help me.
What, are you still down there?
Yes. It's dark.
Oh, you are.
Don't like it.
Right. I forgot
Chip.
the gnome.
Chip, could you like fuck off with the shadows because this is really annoying.
Oh, down in the shadows more.
Well, I mean, I just have this like 120 degree angle that I can see.
Yeah, we always had this.
Yeah.
Roll20. This is
No.
character vision.
Yes, but Vanson had a thing. I mean, I could basically, you have these shadows just because there is supposed to be a mask sticking up, and yeah, I can't theoretically see what's behind it, but at the same time,
It's just how the whole dynamic lighting is set up.
Okay.
I can remove the mask if you guys really want to.
I think the mask at this point is not useful.
Right, let me just put it down then.
Oh wow, it's a whole welcoming party up here.
Yep, you all gathered up on the top deck.
This is really crowded.
Well, it is a ship.
And that guy has boobs.
The guy's boobs.
Hey guys, if you look down to the port, you can actually then see the main deck.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
the
see
top here
three
is just
dimensions.
supposed to be the poop deck and the
Yeah, poop deck.
poop deck. Basically, the uppermost part of the ship. All right. Well, you see on the top of the poop deck by the helm a giant of a man who looks very much terribly more angry than the first man you saw, who also looks very angry. Looks down on you and welcomes you with a nice little speech.
Oh.
A very short speech that doesn't really leave much to the imagination.
And who's this guy that's talking?
Aye.
This guy.
Welcome to me ship, new recruits. I be Captain Hardigan, the captain of the Wormwood. And you see, we've been needed some new lads on the ship, and we'd be so happy to see that you volunteered for the duties.
Huh.
We will shortly be making sure that you get all your duties sorted out. Mr. Scourge will see to that. Great. And after that little short, very short speech, do you want to say? Do you have anything to say to your new captain?
I'm just muttering under my breath.
What's the pay?
Ah, Mr. Scourge, I've been seeing we have a sharp one among us. I'd be thinking you need to give him a bit of taste of the lash.
What?
6 lashes if you please, Mr. Scourge.
Wow.
Well, that's what you get for opening your fat mouth. Or
Can I
skinny
bluff
mouth.
myself? Can I bluff myself out of this?
I'm afraid he's not really the bluffing kind, the good captain.
Oh, boo. Boo.
So while the rest of you should go down below decks, and Mr. Scourge will later be seeing to your duties, this one needs to be taught some manners first. Right, so I'll move you guys. Yeah, Nico's going to have a little bit of special attention.
Sure. We're embarking on a new business endeavor, and I cannot ask about the pay that's involved. That's just all right.
How rude.
How rude? Yeah, no. Just, send a card. Ask if I'm into. Ask my references. No, just pluck me up from about. I'm happy to pirate. I think I could make an excellent pirate if you ask me.
Actually, I just set off.
Stop setting off traps!
Oh, this is wonderful. Trap.
It's a trap. That's the danger of actually moving around too much. But now you're actually seeing what the traps look like. They are sensitive to movement.
Well, I haven't. I'm still on the upper deck.
Well, you can also just move yourself down.
No, I want to bluff myself out of this. I want to say, oh, the dwarf said it, not me.
Okay, let's see if you can actually do that, Igor. You make someone else pay for your little shenanigan.
Oh no.
Give us a bluff check.
Ah.
No. Make that 8 lashes, Mr. Scourge.
You can already see we're going to get along swimmingly.
Yes. Let's see. We can actually find room for all these guys without setting off the traps again.
Why is the entire crew following us around?
Real needy, aren't they?
Hazing, clearly.
Mm.
Maybe they think they need this many people to just keep an eye on us.
Can I do
Well,
one? Sorry, go ahead.
If you see the white area, the whitest area on the top, that's the middle part of the ship. Basically, this thing that we were before.
Do I worry getting flogged? No, fantastic. Can I do a knowledge local check on that guy later, so I can see what he, who he actually is?
Oh, you all have all heard about the Dread Pirate Captain Harrigan.
Yeah, but I know, but I want to see if I can get some more like unknown, quote unquote,
Right, rumors.
rumors about him. Yes,
Well,
we'll do
you
it
can
after the
definitely-
lashing.
You could definitely try.
You know, fuck it, do it
Yes,
now.
we said these stuff.
Knowledge.
Then we'll get to the lashing.
Local or what would that be?
Well, you can't do that now.
But no. That'd be not that much, I guess.
Well, again, you know who Captain Harrigan is. He's one of the 3 captains.
Okay. Oh, he's actually. Oh, he's in the thing, isn't he? Okay, cool.
Yes. And you know he's been having some dealings with the Andorians.
Mm-hmm. He's a filthy
No
selection.
one really knows what his dealings are, but well, let's just say he's been exchanging crewmates in a rapid succession.
Yes.
He goes through his crew awfully fast.
He's a filthy selection. That's what he is.
Let's just make room for
The
good
lashing.
punishment. Yes.
Yeah, fine. Let's go.
Right. And you receive.
Oh wow, he's actually gonna get it. Whip me 8 times.
Well,
He's
let's
a
just say if this had been a lethal attack, you would have been dead.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you've just been knocked unconscious by the whip. You've
Well-
been. Yeah, give me a fortitude save to actually see if you'll be able to withstand this punishment.
There's not skill, right? I just have to go into the
Fortitude save.
defense. Or it's general rule. Fortitude, there we go. Well. Come on, fortitude save. No?
No.
I rolled one.
I'm clicking on the thing, but it doesn't.
It's not doing anything.
Or maybe doing it wrong. Let me just do this. See character sheet. I'm not sure if it's if it will work if I have it open in that way. Okay, cool. 8, mighty 8.
No, you're just beaten unconscious by the whip. You can't take it. Yeah, be a soft man.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Mr. Scourge turns to you too and goes, "Well, let that be a lesson to you new people. The captain does not tolerate witty remarks, and you best not be making any kind of talking to him." When he be talking, ye all be shutting up. Now on to the daily jobs. We be needing some new riggers and swabs. Also a cook's mate. You dwarf, you look particularly plump. Be ye liking your own food, do ye? Ye be looking like a man who could do with a little bit of cooking downstairs. I'll be assigning ye as the ship's cookmate.
Wonderful.
And you, half-orc. Aye, you'd be looking like someone who could do a good job swapping. Now you should probably all go into ship, click on ships and ship-specific rules, and click on ship actions.
I'm unconscious. Do I still do this?
No time off for being unconscious.
You don't know it yet, Igor, but you'll be assigned as a rigger.
Okay, cool. Ship rolls, right?
Yep.
Okay, rolls.
Okay, swabbing tasks.
Rigger. Rigger is much like
And since you got beaten unconscious on the first day of the job, Igor, you'll receive a negative bonus for your daily task.
Okay, so I take we roll the d6 to see what task it is we're doing today then?
Yep.
I have to go up in the sales? I'm like the least dexterous person in this fucking group of...
Hauling rope and not work for me.
Roll the d6.
How did you do that? Was it slash roll?
Slash roll d6, yeah.
And you can also do that, Igor.
Yeah, roll d6, alright.
Hey! I rolled a 6.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever
gonna
the fuck
roll
that
1.
means.
Check that 1. 2, wow. But since I'm unconscious...
Okay, so how do I roll a DC 10 sailor or strength in your macro setup? A skill check? Or can I just do a check against my strength?
Yeah, you just do a check.
Swabbing.
Cool, isn't it? 19 strength, don't fail me now. 23.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you master it.
I hold ropes like a pro.
Yeah, you did. Well, make sure you read this part, because it is important with daytime ship actions and nighttime ship actions. Like, daytime ship actions are what you can do during, obviously, the day during the work. And then after, it's time for the bloody hour, and you guys get to have your rum ration and get to eat. After that, it's time for nighttime ship actions, where you go around doing naughty things or try to influence.
Okay, line work. Okay, cool. Hard work hoisting. Sorry, I was only looking at ship rolls and didn't have the actions open. So now I know what I'm doing. Hard work hoisting DC 10 sailor check. Okay. Okay. Cool.
And sadly for you, Grump, the good cook Fishgosh is well, he's not really up for the task at the moment.
He's drunk.
He might have dipped too much into the wrong.
Rolled 24 for sailing stuff.
Yep, that's good.
See, even I'm unconscious.
With the penalty I gave you.
Exactly. Even if I'm unconscious and bleeding, I'm still good at ship rigging. Yeah.
So, let's see. What the
I did it
am I
again.
doing?
Fucking traps.
It's a trap.
I might actually disable that at some point. Moving around is probably going to get too difficult. You need to make a DC 10 cook or survival check.
Okay.
I don't have cook.
Well, we're gonna start.
So it's a survival check.
I do have survival. Let's see. So
Well, you
I
do have
basically-
survival. You might just not be very good at it.
We're gonna eat
Let's see. Ooh, look at here.
Oh ho!
You can make a sandwich. He made a sandwich.
And
I think I did it.
because the good fish god is not actually sober at the moment, you'll need to make a DC 15 as well. After that.
So let's make a sandwich.
So for intelligence, yes.
Yep, cook intelligence. Whichever you prefer.
Well, as I said, I don't have cook, so I'll have to go with fucking intelligence,
Ooh,
which I
no.
don't do.
No. Well, you fail at your task at making a
A sandwich.
yes. Just to say, the captain might not look favorably at having ruined that special occasion today.
Oh no. Oh shit! I need to refresh my page. Something's bugged on it.
All right.
Back in a second.
So, how does this influence action work? Is it just basically like trying to gain an ally or something?
The way it works is that there's something called attitude in the setting. Every single character here has an attitude towards you, which you can then try to change. The big thing being that if someone goes hostile towards you, you won't be able to change them back to, you can't improve your relationship with them. If they're hostile towards you, they just plain out hate you. They want you dead. And the maximum you can get someone is, I think it's friendly. If I remember correctly. So it's helpful. That basically means they'll help you in any way they can within reason.
I'm guessing that we're supposed to declare what action we're doing before we make our roll.
Yeah, as usual.
Okay, well, since I made my roll without declaring any action, I guess what I would do is I'd try and influence another half-orc or full-orc that's on the crew, maybe. If there are any.
Doesn't look
The
like it.
quartermaster was one.
You'll definitely get an opportunity to go around, just trying to get to know the different crew members. So yeah, you can definitely just make your rounds, go to the quartermaster. What do you other people want to do?
Well, thinking about it, let's see.
So are we still in daytime stuff now, or are we in wind down mode?
Yeah, it doesn't take that long to fuck up a sandwich.
I know. I was just thinking.
Basically, this is just what you're doing alongside the work day you have. Like you can take an action during, the work day, the work you're supposed to be doing.
Uh-huh. Actually, I have no idea what I can do.
Perception check. What the fuck? I can sneak with a perception check.
Oh.
Shop. Area A9. I'm not even sure where the fuck that is.
You obviously you can see where the different areas are, but I can tell you that.
So I can fuck off from work. I can sneak off from work.
Yep.
I can influence, or I can just work diligently.
Where do we see these things? Is the ship actions?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I must
Yeah, but obviously since you already... I'm sure after I've done this beforehand just to influence the daily job role, but since you already completed your daily jobs, except for Grump...
What do you mean?
Well,
I
you
failed to
still-
make a sandwich. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to do it again?
Well, no.
No, but you could have got a plus for bonus.
Yeah, you still wouldn't have failed.
No.
What was the rule?
You want to make a sandwich?
Yeah, 10. You have to get 15.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, you know, fuck it. Then we'll just do that later, I guess.
So next time we'll just have to. I'll have to remember that you have to do this beforehand, because it can influence your rolls.
Yeah, so so how many of these fucking actions do you take during a day?
One. There's one daytime action and there's one nighttime action.
Right, so since I failed at my daytime action, what happens now?
Well, what happens is that you may or may not get a little bit of punishment for having failed that.
Well, fuck them. It was he who chose me to do a fucking sandwich. He, you know, it's his responsibility. Poor project management, that's what I say.
That's what I said, and then I got fucking hit by the fucking thing. It's like,
No, what you said was, how much do we get paid?
oh, yeah, you know. Poor...
Budget management.
Oh, goddamn traps.
It's a very clumsy pirate ship.
Yeah. I'm just going to disable the trap API.
Good.
Because that's going to
I
be
was
very
going to say, I
annoying.
think someone's starting to regret just putting traps on this thing.
Yeah. Oh, just a second. Disable scripts. There we go. And
Where do they keep finding all this glass to break?
oh, that's plenty of glass all over the place.
I'm starting to feel that there's just window panes everywhere.
All right. Since you all have you all completed? Like, Igor, what do you want to do as your ship action?
My daytime ship action?
Yes.
Well, didn't you roll for it? You said roll a d6.
Well,
so
make
it-
normal-
It's
you can still
two-part.
make-
It's two-part. You roll for what action you're doing, and then you can do. Or, you roll for what job you're doing, and then you can also take an
Do an
action.
action. Yeah.
And then the action
okay.
can be something like work diligently, which is where you get a bonus, or it can be something else where you're rolling at either flat or a penalty.
So that's
Okay.
So if you didn't take work diligently, you still have an action that you can do.
Just looking through things.
So I can basically try and fuck off and look at something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can sneak around, so long as it's not one which invokes a penalty, but since you failed anyway, I guess that doesn't really matter.
No, exactly. So, where can I even sneak? I mean, I'm just looking at this, and yes, I see stairs up onto the upper decks, or whatever you call them. The poop deck, I guess, is one, and the other one is called something else.
Well, that's the thing. You don't really know anything about the ship yet. You haven't actually explored it.
Well, which direction is it moving in, and at least? Right or left?
The ship?
Yeah.
It's currently moving. Let me just check.
I don't think Chip knows much about ships either.
Yeah.
Well,
But now,
which direction
Captain,
is moving? It's moving southwest.
moving forward.
Well, I mean,
it's
relative
moving forward,
to the
yes.
fucking
It's obviously
map.
moving.
Jesus, you asshole.
Well, everybody know that, right?
It's got one end to the right of the picture and one end to the left of the picture. Which end is it moving?
That direction.
Yeah. Well, left is. Well, yeah.
It's moving straight.
Southwest.
Yeah. So this is the front of the thing. So it's moving.
No,
this
it's
is the
moving. It's moving straight. It's not like going sideways. It is actually moving straight, Grump.
Okay, there we go.
But it is sailing southwest.
Right. So let me rephrase the question. Is the right or the left the front? Or the bow?
The left.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Fine. I can't see the left, so I have no fucking idea.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, well, yeah. No, yeah. I forgot that. Not
Oh, right. Yes, right. Yes, the left is.
I'm pinging
the-
this, but it's bigger.
Okay, I see the thing now. Jeez. Okay.
Ping.
Well, so going to the right would be a stupendously bad idea. Going to the left might be also a stupendously bad idea. Not sure how these ships operate. Shop.
Well, not normal. You know how a ship's layout is, so you know that the back end of the ship, so-called, under the poop deck, that's where the captain's quarters is located. Probably don't want to go in there. And on the front of the ship, probably where the officer's cabin is located. You probably also don't want to go
Traditionally,
in.
that would be where the lowest crew was, because that's the bumpiest part of the fucking ship.
No, that's below decks.
Nope. Trust me on this. Well, doesn't matter. I don't really feel like I want to do anything after failing that fucking sandwich.
Okay.
I mean, just fuck him and his sandwich, and you know, if he wants to make a thing out of it,